What's up, MEGO fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. And guys, we have a ultra cool superhero for you today, if that's what you want to call him. We're going outside of the box, guys. We're thinking way outside of the box. Not Batman, not Superman. We're moving past those guys. This is a different superhero for a different time. A Figures Toy Company original from 2000 and I believe it's 2014. We bring you the sword of Solomon Kane. Let's bring this guy in a little bit. MEGO fans, I know you'll probably be saying, who is this guy? Doesn't look like a superhero to me. What is he supposed to be? Where is he from? Guys, we have all those answers to all those questions. One of the coolest MEGOs that I've really ever seen. Super cool. No, let's go ultra cool. Solomon Kane was created by an author by the name of Robert E. Howard. And he first appeared in the magazine Weird Tales. And that was published back in August of 1928. 1928. So Solomon Kane has been around. He's older than Superman. He's older than Batman. Robert E. Howard is most famous for creating Conan the Barbarian and Kull the Conqueror. And all of these guys were made into awesome MEGOs. The MEGO Corporation actually made Conan. Figures Toy Company took it one step further by creating the Solomon Kane MEGO and the Kull the Conqueror MEGO, which we have all three in our museum collection. And Figures Toy Company spared no expense on making Solomon Kane. He's been in many comic books, from DC to Marvel. We said Weird Tales. So he's been in a lot of different comic books. I distinctly remember him from the mid-1980s, 85, 86, from DC Comics. I was like, man, this is a cool character, comic book character. And that's the first time I actually saw and read about Solomon Kane. I just thought he was a really cool comic book character. And I had about maybe 5 or 6 of his comic books during that time period. This is a figure that the MEGO Corporation, if they would have produced this back in the 1970s, he would have been a smash hit. He's somewhere in between the Three Musketeers and a swordsman or some type of vigilante. And that's kind of what he is. Solomon Kane, his whole life is predicated on destroying evil. Okay? Evil. That's all he does. He's a wanderer. And you could say he was a vigilante before the term was really invented. And everything about this Solomon Kane is just phenomenal. I was not fortunate enough back in 2014 to get these guys when they first came out. And I kept telling myself, I'll get it. But there were so many MEGO figures being released. It was so difficult to get this guy because I kept finding other ones that I wanted. And I was adding to our museum collection at the time. By the time I came back around to get this guy, he was the product was sold out, and it was retired by Figures Toy Company. Let's turn this guy around, guys. If you're just joining us, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. We're doing this all week. We have some more surprises, and it's going to be another blockbuster week for us. And here's the back of Solomon Kane's card. As you can see, here's the three heroes we talked about. You have Solomon Kane. This is all Robert E. Howard's creations. Solomon Kane, Conan, and Cole the Conqueror. Super cool. I had to have all three of these guys. I was able to get Conan because he was an original MEGO figure back in the 1970s. So I made it my business, absolute business, to get him. But Cole the Conqueror and Solomon Kane, I waited too long, and I was very fortunate. We made our purchases from Toycade, the eBay store site, and we got our Solomon Kane and our Cole the Conqueror for really basically a little of nothing. You can still get these guys, I believe. Now, they're sold out of Cole the Conqueror. I believe they still have one Solomon Kane at Toycade. The secondary market's tough, guys. You can find Solomon Kane and Cole the Conqueror at Emerald City Comics. Here's a backstory on Robert E. Howard, 1906 to 1936. Didn't live very long, did he? Oh. And let's get you a year here. Yeah, 2014. Yeah, we were right. 2014. And this is his collection. And we want. And I'm all about completing collections. So I can't tell you how tough it was to not have Cole the Conqueror and Solomon Kane in my collection. It was killing me. It was absolutely killing me. There was a movie released in, I believe, 2009. Fairly decent movie. Cool movie. James Purefoy, I believe, if I'm saying that right. That's a tough name. James Purefoy, I believe, was the actor that played Solomon Kane. I like it, but then again, I'm an adventurer. I like those type of movies, and especially when the hero is non-orthodox, where he's not your standard hero. He doesn't view himself as a hero, and that's what Solomon Kane is about. Doesn't view himself as a hero. And this particular MEGO, Solomon Kane MEGO, is layered up to the nines. He's got a little bit of everything. He's got his pistol, he's got a sword, and I believe behind him, you can see he's got the sword behind him. Lifelike hair, beautiful head sculpt, beautiful gloves. He does have his MEGO, standard MEGO hands, but he's got these beautiful gloves. Beautiful outfit. He's got a long cape. He's got his red sash over here that holds everything together there. He's got a knife. Get right in there. He's got his knife. He's got this big, beautiful black hat here. It's at the base. Guys, we would love to hear what you think about the Sword of Solomon Kane, MEGO. Do you have this guy? Are you looking for this guy? Guys, I'm going to just tell you, this is an absolute must for any serious MEGO collector. Now, if you're not a serious MEGO collector, don't worry about this guy. But if you're a serious MEGO collector, you absolutely, positively have to have Solomon Kane in your collection. And I am thrilled to death that we have Solomon Kane in our museum collection now. He's just phenomenal. He's just a beautiful, beautiful figure. The outfit is simply flawless. It's gorgeous. They did a Figure Toy Company's design team did a beautiful job on this figure. And just like the character from the movie, just like the character from the comic books, just a beautiful job, a beautiful rendition of this figure. We would love to hear, guys, what you have to say about this figure. Did we go too far in making this purchase, acquiring this beautiful artifact for our museum? We would like to hear all of it. We like to hear the positives and the negatives. Please leave it in the comment section right underneath this video, guys, and we would love to get the chatter started about the Sword of Solomon Kane. The cape cloak part is beautiful. I'm trying to get you every angle of this awesome figure. Guys, with that being said, you know the routine. Grab your favorite beverage. Kick back on the couch, relax, and tune in to the M.I.B. Master Museum channel. God bless. And Solomon Kane says, keep collecting.